So now let's dive into the kick and bass processing. So here is the kick. As you can see, the kick is kind of really punchy. And I think it's come from the Mashuda sample pack. So what I did for that kick drum is remove a little bit of the low end, because I thought it was a little bit too boomy, and I just added a little bit of top end to make it a little bit more clicky and add just that extra punch. Now let's talk a bit about the drum loops and the percussion of the track. So here's, as you can see, a couple of elements into that area. So I will show you how it sounds together to that second drop quickly. Okay. So the first thing we will talk about is that what I called kick tom. In fact, it's a tom, but here I used a kick drum to make the tom. So it's a kind of boomy kick drum, not too punchy, with not too much top end, and the click, really important. And the other really important thing is that this kick is on the key of the track, always. So it adds some groove and I don't know what to call it, but kind of a breakbeat effect. And yes, just check it out with the kick drum. And if you add a clap to it. Now we're going to check out the main elements of the track. So just as a reminder, this is the drop, the first drop. Sorry, it's lagging a bit. So, how this drop is made. So the main bass line, the main sense of that drop is that kind of wub that I created by myself on Serum. So back at it, now we will talk about my breakdown. So in that track, there is only one break. Sometimes in EDM tracks, you have two breakdowns. But in that one, I really wanted to go directly into the first drop. So there is only the one breakdown. So how the breakdown sound?
Oh, so loud, again, oh, so loud.
So into that breakdown, I wanted to put and add kind of a dark vibe with a kind of a breakbeat. So to have that dark vibe, you need, and you can have a raised bass, really important. So that raised bass is made in Serum. It's a preset that I found into a pack. So I EQ'd it a little bit, removed a little bit of the top end and the high end. I had that deep blue gauge, which is doing some slide and glitch effect at the end. It's very subtle, but it makes a bit of difference when you hear it. A filter. Now we are diving into my mastering process and my mastering project. So as you can see, I export my projects stems by stem. I put it on another project where I mix it. And once I'm already done with the mix, I export one wave file here that I call it ID mix. And I export it on my final project, which is the mastering project and processing. So what do I have into my mastering chain? I have an EQ where I cut everything below 20 hertz, like that, so I can just put it on. And also at this moment I was cutting just a bit there, which was quite a mistake, but I think it's because my track have too much top ends. I boosted up a bit on the high end and removed a bit of the kind of low middle frequency, low end here. So I just do some extra EQ, but it needs to be really subtle.